Okay, 10. So it's crazy. Like, if little me were to see me now in the game, that would be amazing. I actually pay to see that.
If you hop into 2K, are you going to play with your player now that you're in the game?
It's only right, I guess.
Exactly.
I feel like,
and then you gotta select the Raptors too.
Yeah, exactly. No, for sure the Raptors, but some people always say like it's weird you play with your player.
The Raptors with a singular focus as they got off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Pirtle is out there with Chris Boucher. And there's Klay Thompson. Then it's Brett VanVleet. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, DeRozan out there with Vucevic. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. Well, we're used to seeing a lot of player movement in the offseason, so how long do you think it takes, Doris, for a reconstructed team to get together and find that mesh point?
Kevin, that is not an answer we will know. A season has to play out. Look back to the Boston Celtics, who were 20-21 at one point before going on to the NBA Finals. Chemistry, how you're going to play, new faces, all of these things have to find a way to come together.
Count it.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Barnes kicks to Boucher. VanVleet outside. That 3 off the mark. And the Bulls with possession. Beverly looking around. Teardrop shot, and Boucher sends it back. VanVleet outside. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
LaVine wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Thompson with the bucket.
Let's remember, Klay Thompson is 6'7" and still adept at handling the rock. How about that dribble drive? Wow.
And there's the pass to Beverly. On the wing, LaVine. Bulls moving the ball around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers. But DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect. And in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Now here's VanVleet. Last game he had 12. And that one's good. Barnes.
Now this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on. But Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Passes it to Dosunmu. Boucher against DeRozan. Over Boucher. DeRozan's shot is off.
And this is a shot he can definitely make. And the defense not a factor at all.
Ring shot on the way. He doesn't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly making it easy for his teammate to score.
Thompson against LaVine. Yep, it counts.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
And that one's good, Barnes.
You love how Scotty Barnes embraces the challenge of a contested shot. Don't back down, Scotty.
Levine with it. Irons on him. Levine's shot is off.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
It's good. Van Vliet's got his second basket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Levine for three. Rebound by the Raptors. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Outside, Levine trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Pass to Thompson. Now Van Vliet. This one for three. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Barnes finds Van Vliet. Stolen by Beverly. Inside, Vucevic goes back up, and the layup is good.
How about those instincts from the seven-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Chicago making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Green in for Patrick Beverly. A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Burke. Young comes in for Chris Boucher. OG Anunoby's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Trent subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here's Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
OG Anunoby, 2 shots.
Good on both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. Unloads, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Well, that's just an excellent possession from this team. When you set up Andre Drummond down low, you're going to either take contact, get to the foul line, score it. So productive inside.
Raptors with the lead. Van Vliet with it. Williams picks him up. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from 3, and look out, folks.
Now here's Levine. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. And the Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Young finds Van Vliet. And here's Trent outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Bulls trail by 5. And finished off by Williams.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now, here is Young. Here's Anunoby. A three-pointer is right on target. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Raptors leading by 6. Here's Van Vliet. Count that one. Van Vliet's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Andre Drummond, my goodness, throw it up high, let him finish the rest.
Van Vliet passes to Achua. Anunoby against Green to the middle. And Young kicks to Trent. Pass to Van Vliet. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. And here is Dosunmu. Now the pass to Green. Here's Williams. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So it's Chicago now. They trail by 6. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. The wing set for them, Levine and DeRozan. Vucevic is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Beverly in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Thompson, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Thompson misses. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency. Solid shooting percentages. And he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Passes it to Beverly. Levine with it. Back to Beverly. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Achua. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Just 3 to shoot. Tries from 16. And Pirtle pulls it down. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, you've got to identify Klay Thompson early. In transition, he's so dangerous.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Here's Levine. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Toronto. Beverly finds Levine. Outside, Jones. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists in the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Barnes. He had 13 points in the win against Chicago.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off of him.
Here's Levine. He shoots again. The offensive rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Boucher passes to Barnes. Anunoby kicks to Thompson. Pass to Boucher. Anunoby with it. Toronto working the ball around now. Thompson from long range. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got 14 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Beverly. Here's Vucevic. Good D by Barnes. Raptors leading by 7. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Levine with it, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And so Levine nails both of them. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Free throw line jump shot. And it's DeRozan missing. The Raptors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. That one goes in. Boucher's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Levine. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dosumu comes in for Levine. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. Chicago calls timeout. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. The Raptors also with a sub. Trent's checked in to the inside. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Drummond.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
Now, here's Trent. A 17-point game for him in the win against Chicago. Williams against Poeltl. The pass to Beverly from past the arc. Tries again, and there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
Got that one up quick, and the Raptors lead by 9.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
DeRozan passes to Dosunmu. Passes to Drummond. Back to Beverly. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Anunoby tries again, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Javonte Green, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Dosunmu, shot's good.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays. You'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. It's Trent on the wing. Cranes the three-pointer. Trent's got 6 points.
No hesitation whatsoever from Trent Jr. His mind is always thinking shot.
Beverly the pass to Green. Back to Beverly. Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Trent.
2 minutes remaining.
It's 2-on-1. On up the court. And there's Van Vliet on the assist from Pirtle. 8 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And they get it back. Drummond passes to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Boy, you'd love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
And the Raptors call time here.
With the timeout. Fans, if you want a t-shirt, we have to be able to hear you, so make some noise. Please, welcome to the...
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Perk. Young is subbed in for OG Anunoby. Raptors leading by 12. Van Vliet kicks to Young. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Trent, left side. Shoots over Dosunmu. Trent can't hit.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Dosunmu's shot is off.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Back to Young. Good tee by Williams. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Beverly. Here's Drummond. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Achua finds Van Vliet. Count that bucket. Van Vliet's got 10.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Dosunmu. And the pass to Drummond. Buries it down low. Drummond's got 6 points in the quarter. Raptors leading by 12. Stolen by Beverly. Passes it to Dosunmu. Over Trent. Dosunmu's shot is off.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
Barnes drops in the layup for 2. Barnes has got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Here's Dosunmu. Count that one. 8 points for him. Stolen by Beverly. The shot, no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, a slow start for this team. What has to change as you work your way back?
Well, we didn't shoot the ball particularly well in the first quarter at all. Thank God we got to the free throw line some, which helped. But I think we could do a better job defensively. I thought we gave them too many baskets in around the rim. So we've got to do a better job shoring up the paint.
We'll see if the defense picks up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Well, it's never fun. When you're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stop. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So for Toronto right now, we've got Fred VanVleet. There's Boucher out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Barnes, and it's Thompson in at the 2-guard. Here's Beverly. Toronto grabs the miss. Poeltl's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Barnes dishes to Poeltl over Levine, and it's Poeltl that time on the assist by Barnes. And that's now 6 points for Jakob Poeltl.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Now here's DeRozan. Shoots a fader. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ripped away. A second chance effort, and Poeltl sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Poeltl when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
G.A., there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev. And it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays. He can get downhill. He can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Thompson passes to Boucher. Launches it. Klay Thompson, and that's good. Thompson's got 19 points.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Levine finds Beverly. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Jones checked in for the Bulls. And Toronto also making a switch. Anunoby's checked in.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Bulls trail by 20. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Jones, and Jones with the stop.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Thompson. 19 points in the game. Over Levine. Pirtle kicks to Thompson. Here's Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred Van Vliet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
He hits the second from the line.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
And the Raptors with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Well, because of his athleticism, Zach LaVine is capable of the spectacular. Nice finish.
LaVine against Thompson. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
DeRozan finds LaVine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
And the Raptors call time here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
So for the Bulls, Drummond's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Williams in for DeMar DeRozan. Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Trent comes in for Thompson. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 11. And here's Trent outside. Gets it from downtown. Trent's got 9.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Bulls making a change here. Green's checked in. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. It's an 18-point game. Here's Williams. No good that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Anunoby passes to Achua. That one drops for him. And the Raptors lead by 20.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Trent kicks to Boucher. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Nailed from three-point land. Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Williams.
2 minutes.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Van Vliet.
Fred Van Vliet picks one up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
At the line
And
for
guys, how about
Chicago.
the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Beverly the pass to Green. Levine against Trent. Takes it from 10. Moves back up. And he sinks the layup. Drummond's got 12 points in the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And they pick up 2. And the Raptors lead by 17.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Levine for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Back to Trent. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw, good, Drummond.
Guys, what I appreciate about Andre Drummond is that he understands his role. Night by night, be physical, defend the basket, rebound with great intensity. He gives it to you every single night.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Trent.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul.
Fred Van Vliet.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago. But I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, Patrick Beverly, what a pleasure this guy is to watch. The level of competitiveness, the commitment to the defensive end. Man, he can raise the team.
Here's Anunoby. Drills it from outside. Anunoby's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Raptors. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The wingmen, Levine and Williams. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Offensive rebound. Bulls trail by 19. DeRozan dishes to Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
The team doing what it can to get the ball into Levine's hands. You see why.
Here's Barnes, and that one drops for him. And the Raptors lead by 18.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Pass to Williams. The pass to Dosunmu. And the three off target. Raptors leading by 18. Stolen by Levine. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Williams passes to DeRozan. Back to Williams. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Anunoby, good. 21 points for OG Anunoby.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Pass to Levine. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Chicago calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Walter Beverly, he's checked in for the Bulls. And Toronto also making a switch. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Achua. Beverly, the pass to DeRozan. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Well, DeMar DeRozan's mid-range game is as good as it gets in the NBA, and the textbook pretty jumper. Go to work, DeMar.
Thompson from long range drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Barnes passes to Boucher. Barnes against Levine. Thompson right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Boucher. The kick out to Barnes. Three-pointer. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Pass to Beverly. Here's Levine.
Hey, yo, right here.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Beverly. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson in the corner. Now Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
I'd say there might not be anyone in the league who enjoys a nice opportunity to send it in as DeMar DeRozan. How about the bounce in his step?
And that one drops. Here's Levine. Knocks it loose. Pass to Dosunmu. And here's Beverly. Looking to end his cold spell.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
one thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Levine passes to Beverly. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got assist number 8 now on the night. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Back to Barnes. The 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The pass to Vucevic. DeRozan trying to get open, and it's Vucevic missing. The Raptors have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter, really getting it done. And it's good for 2.
Boy, Klay Thompson doesn't get a lot of room from the defense, but able to power his way through. Great concentration.
Outside, Levine. Here's Dosunmu. He kicks to Vucevic. Count the basket. And that's now 10 points for Vucevic.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Thompson passes to Pirtle. And he uses the glass on the layup. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Passes to DeRozan. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Boucher. Kicks it to Pirtle. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Levine. Right side, DeRozan. With some arc, and there's Levine on the assist from DeRozan. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Toronto.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Barnes.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
At the line for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
He hits both from the stripe. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Terry outside. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green. They get it back. It's been all Raptors. Here's Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. Now the Bulls with it.
Raptors foul. Scotty Barnes. First personal foul. Second
first free throw is good.
At the line for the Bulls, Javonte Green.
And both free throws good for Green. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Porter. Back to Thompson. From outside the arc. And Porter is good for 3.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Clay, what was the key to the win tonight?
Just do it as a team. You know, it's not an individual effort. We're a real deep team this year. We got a lot of guys who would start on some good teams, so we just did it collectively.
Clay, great effort from everyone. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.